Distraction is literally stopping us from enjoying our experience on this planet, and the reason for that is because we are so connected now with our mobile phones that we can literally have this thing in our hand, and all of a sudden we are being pulled, stretched and stressed more than we've ever been pulled before. We've got so much shit out there that's like taking our attention and our time and our focus away from ourselves and putting it in other places. So let's look at specifically where our attention is being placed in the form of distraction. Number one is that we're being told that we are not good enough. Consistently, we are being told that we're not good enough, and the reason that we're being told we're not good enough is because people are showing off how good they are. And so we're looking at that and we're applying a human like thing that we have, which we can't turn off no matter how hard we try, which is comparison. The reason why we have comparison, by the way, is to find people who are like us, so it's supposed to be used for a good thing. But what we're doing is we're looking at these like fake representations, these highlight reels of people's lives through social media, and we're getting feelings that we're not good enough. This is not a healthy distraction, obviously, because it makes us lose our self-belief, it makes us lose our confidence, and it's really unnecessary. The other thing that we're doing is that we're distracting ourselves with meaningless content. Meaningless content is stuff like games, stuff like just bullshit things that give us that dopamine kick. Dopamine is the hormone that makes us feel good after doing something. Like the basic level, like smacking a button makes us feel good, doing something makes us feel good, seeing that little red dot on our phone because we've got a notification makes us feel good, and it's that dopamine hit that's literally wrecking not just our hormonal balance, but it's wrecking our like whole self-belief, whole purpose, whole resolution. So we need to like move away from getting distracted by this meaningless content. The third thing that we're getting distracted by, that we see like all of the time, is just this absolute noise. The stream of information out there at the moment is so huge that you could open your phone with the like purpose of replying to your mum, and in the process of replying to your mum, you've seen a little notification from Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. You've opened it to check what it is because it's a dopamine hit there. To open it up to then see this like other thing that you like got interested in. It took your attention away from you and stole another few minutes of your life, which then led you down this rabbit hole of all this noise of just people shouting at you. Well, all of these things are happening all of the time. It all comes from a place of distraction based on other people's agendas. And this is a big problem because we're losing, this is what we're losing organic thought. We're not thinking for ourselves anymore. We're being taught how to think, and we're being told how to think from the distractions. We don't sit in our own space anymore. As soon as we feel like we've got nothing to do, we find something to do by picking up our phone and diving into that world of noise. And actually, by missing out on that organic thought, we're missing out on creativity. We're not being as creative as we could be because we're doubting our ability, because we're comparing ourselves to the distractions and the noise. So we're not expressing ourselves freely because we're scared of what other people might think. We're also becoming less self-aware because we're not able to process our thoughts and feelings, because just as we start to unwrap that baby, we're getting our phone out and we're occupying our mind with something else. Again, causing a massive distraction and a block on our self-awareness. We find ourselves feeling like we need to be someone else than who we really are because we're not self-aware to be able to process things. We don't give ourselves the time anymore. We're filling it with something shit. And so the result of lack of creativity and lack of self-awareness is we never have resolution. We can't process our failures and turn them into lessons. We just live in the failure. We're not able to process our feelings and things that went well. We're not able to celebrate our wins. We're not able to like look into the day's events and extract what was good about it because we're not getting the time and space to do that. We're losing our purpose because we feel so disconnected with who we are and what people think we should be and what we think people want us to be due to the distraction and the noise. We've just become so used to it that we don't really know who we are anymore and what we're supposed to do with our lives. And then the big one here is we lose belief. Not just belief in ourselves, but belief in everything. We don't have anything to believe in other than the internet. It's sad. And like the solution to all of this, by the way, on a big scale, is learning how to use the internet more productively. Learning how to use that for good. I mean, I wrote this in my book. Imagine if Isaac Newton had Google. Imagine if Albert Einstein had Google. How much would those people be able to have learned and shared with the world? We've got the opportunity right now, but we're using the internet really wrong. We're using it for like agenda, for gain, for trying to gain something and treat people like they're idiots. And so we're adding to the problem instead of being part of the solution. So today, I invite you to start using the internet for like audiobooks, research, watching training videos about topics that you're struggling with or topics that you're interested in, following people online who add value, positive value, real authentic value to your life, instead of people who are going to make you not feel good enough. And ultimately giving yourself some time out every now and again just to be still, just to exist and process your thoughts. Put your phone away, turn it on airplane mode, plug it in on the other side of the room, and just be present in your own thoughts. Get to know yourself again, because you may have just started to lose touch with who you are, and that's okay, because it's happening to everyone, because we're all majorly distracted. Thanks for being here. Let me know what you thought of this video. Comment underneath and I'll see you soon.